Ouch. Flavourful reviews. Episode 81 of Flavourful Reviews. We're continuing on this beautiful H.D.
So many P's.
The H. We got those H.Ds going on. How are you?
Doing well.
How are you?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm alright.
No,
How are you
it doesn't
guys?
matter.
Oh no, ouch. Alright man, let's get right into business.
Get my pants.
Right
Get
up
in the
into
power
that
snippets.
bid. Why don't we start with that all-new X-Men? How would you take all-new X-Men number 6?
It's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Dude, BMV, he's still rocking it.
PMV.
BMV, Brian Michael Bendis.
Heard you say V.
I think I did say V. BMB.
Where'd you get the V? Get wet shot.
What'd you think? Alright, with Eminem's gone, so
Yeah.
art's a little bit different.
I personally really like that. I don't remember who the artist was, but I really like that stuff.
I like this art
Yeah.
as it is.
Yeah? It's very similar. Very
Yeah.
similar. But, yeah, no, it's pretty
It's a little
good.
more playful, maybe.
What does that mean?
I don't know. It's like
It's a little more...
the lines aren't so hard. I don't know.
It's easy on the eyes,
It's-
you know? It's easy on the eyes.
Yeah, I was like, ooh.
It's like walking
Girl.
by, you're like,
It's got a certain cinnamony kind of flavor to it.
That just makes sense.
Now I'm just being silly. Now I'm just being cooking crazy.
I know what you mean by that.
Okay, so basically it's Phoenix, Jean Grey. She's like,
Coming to terms with the fact that
she's like, I've died like a billion times. This sucks.
This is weird.
And
Also, I can hear everyone.
I hear everything. Pretty much that's all that happens. What else happens?
not a lot happens,
No,
but like it's good.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, no. Young Cyclops and Wolverine have a little spat.
They got a little tissy.
You know, they get a little tiff. And old X or Cyclops like X.
Yeah, he's on the cover of Rolling Stone,
Yeah, what?
and he's just like, what? It makes no sense.
Yeah,
Like,
no-
okay, so known terrorists. Let's put him on the cover of
on the Exodus.
And then old Cyclops goes to recruit that little kid. And the kid's like, yo man, screw you, I know what you did. And he's like, nah, didn't do that, wasn't me.
Didn't do anything.
And he's like, that ain't me. That ain't me.
Yeah.
But clearly it wasn't.
There was a lot of room for that just whole situation to just come really heavy-handed and lame.
Yeah.
Just like, no, how can I be held responsible for things I haven't done yet? But no, I don't know. I thought the characterization was very good with that. Just,
I agree.
That's kind of how I like Brian Michael Bendis. Like, not a lot happens in this, but he does the characterization stuff. He does like the quiet moments really well.
Yeah.
B&B.
Yeah.
B&B's got this.
Yeah, and that's like why I.
That's, if you're not reading all new X-Men, you're doing yourself a disservice.
Apparently, I have been because.
What a guy, man. Was it easy to pick up even though you haven't read
Yeah, I
it?
haven't
I
read
thought
the
so, yeah.
middle 4 issues.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
it's-
but still really
Yeah.
enjoyable. Really
There
like
you
it.
go. There you go. So pick it up. You still can get into it. Moving on to Savage Wolverine
that was...
by Frank Cho, both drawn and written by the Choster.
That showmeister.
I didn't like this.
You didn't like it? No? Why not? But it's too sexy, huh? You can't. You got a problem with the female form?
No.
Yeah.
Well, you got
Although, pretty dumb.
Doe with the... I'm all about them jiggly bits. Frank Cho knows how to get me interested in jiggly bits.
Yeah, well,
Even
like,
if-
Might I interest you
Books
in
called-
some war goddess?
yeah.
Some tarot?
Yeah.
Some other random titty book?
I'm all about that though.
That's
no,
fine.
but in all honesty, the book was a little weird.
There was a lot of like inner monologue narration about things that were going on, including conversations as they were happening, but they couldn't actually just show the conversation. Like,
Yeah.
that annoys me a lot. Like literally, Wolverine is talking to someone, and instead of having a dialogue happening in the panels, it's just in Wolverine's head, shortly describing what the guy's telling him. It's like, why don't you tell me?
That's
Through dialogue and characterization.
It's true. I mean, there's a lot of telling, not showing. I think
Exactly.
we talked about that with Star Wars as well. Come on, people. And but I mean, like overall, I think the concept is all right.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
there's,
I mean,
like you have those
Or-
S.H.I.E.L.D agents on those kooky adventures trying to get off the island. They had like the
That was pretty cool.
that was
Yeah,
so
that was just like
depressing.
yeah.
the mer
Everything they did just inexplicably
But
goes
like
horrible.
honestly, that panel of them fighting the mer people is just jokes. Like, we're gonna get off this island. No, you're not. And they're just like poking them back.
They go from
Maybe.
like fighting dinosaurs and cavemen. They're like, all right, It's finally over. Oh shit, merman! Okay, that's finally over. We're finally free, guys.
And then they finally
giant
construct that
dinosaur
raft.
fish.
Yeah. And then I don't even know what that is. Yeah, it's like a giant alligator thing just crushing them, and one of them is just in its jaws and he's dying.
It was great jokes,
pretty
actually.
awesome.
That's pretty funny.
So the basic story is Wolverine gets teleported there for some reason. After
Wolverine's just so
he doesn't even know why. He doesn't even know why.
Where's all these tech like
oh, that
fucking
memory again
teleporters
just doesn't know anything.
and time machines? Just like, yeah, we always had these.
I guess.
Why don't we use them more often?
Yeah.
And then so he's like looking around, and he finds what was her name?
Sheena, is it Sheena?
Jiggly's.
I don't know. Where's her pants?
She's like hanging out with scientists. Everyone's fully dressed except her.
Girl,
like,
you have a degree. I want some clothes.
I agree.
Clearly, you're. I don't like. I get it. Like more range of motion when you have less clothes on and stuff. But
I don't think that's the reason. But
even
It is
when
for me.
humans were like in their hunter-gatherer phase, it's like they didn't have little tiny bits of like fur.
I agree.
They had like legit
when you
coats.
when you skin a cougar, you're gonna use the whole
Exactly.
I don't get it.
silly,
It's hot.
silly. And then when she meets Wolverine, she like stabs him. She's like, "Oh hey, Wolverine, what's up?"
Yeah.
Oh,
And
it's
he's
so
just like-
impressive. I met you.
She's like,
He's like, it's cool. I'll be fine. I'll throw
But
that back.
overall, I mean, honestly, I'm kind of interested in what happens in issue 2. Though, if the writing continues like that in issue 2, I'd be like,
All the
I
the
don't see
bits
why
where
we-
Wolverine is fighting those.
yeah, those are cool.
The
No, but like the
Reapers.
natives. No, not even that. Like the
No.
natives when he first comes on the island.
That
It's
was
like,
kind of cool too.
I'm gonna disarm them.
Yeah,
And he like
and he
cuts
gets
them.
hit, and
Just
he's like,
that's-
"Don't they know him, Bazoika?" And he's like,
It's like,
"Yeah."
of course they don't. They've never
Wow.
seen you.
And he's
I forgot about that.
I'm a Bazoika.
I'm gonna go berserk mode.
Just like, what are you doing, dude? You have a degree, Wolverine. You have a degree. You're a headmaster at the school. What are you doing?
Next issue, he's in like a loincloth. I'd be like, all right.
You know what? That'd be cool,
I'm
actually.
like, this is savage Wolverine. He doesn't need
That'd be
clothes.
big. That'd be big. And,
Big.
okay, can we talk about my favorite part of the book? In the editor's notes, at the end,
Oh,
the editor
yeah.
is like, "See you guys next week. Hugs and snicks." I was like, "What?"
And
Hugs
then it shows like the one panel that happened earlier with a dinosaur like clawing at Wolverine, but it's cut out the bottom, so it just looks the dinosaur
just
just
like-
like, hey baby.
Hugs and snicks. What?
I don't know.
That's gonna be my new thing every time I like, "See you later, hugs and snicks."
If you were still using MSN Messenger, that would be your.
Exactly. Exactly.
I remember
But
this.
Remember MSN Messenger?
Ooh.
finally, we got Batman issue 16, the craziest of the Death of the Family books. Legit, I was reading this.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
And I was like, what is happening right now? It's really, like, really out there.
Some
Like,
things don't quite make sense.
I agree, like...
the book?
it makes
Totality?
sense. It, like, makes
Maybe
sense.
that backup story. Maybe I need to start reading these backup stories. Maybe they fill
I
in
know.
more than I.
Nah,
Mm.
not
I'm not
so much.
feeling anything that's happening in this entire arc.
Sucks.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Joker, his face is literally rotting. at
Okay,
this
that's
point.
pretty big.
Yeah,
that's funny.
A fly crawls in his ear at one point. I was like,
I'll give you that.
And you're like,
Oh.
bro.
But contextual story stuff, I don't.
I
don't
think
get it.
I think it's just getting too conceptual, where you're just like, what? And it's like
yeah,
Joker's like, you're a king and I'm a jester, and then like,
sit on the throne, my liege.
and then two
Like,
faces there, and you're like,
it made sense earlier when it was just him as the jester and Batman as
Yeah.
his king or whatever.
I'm cool
But
with that.
then when he starts including the other rogue gallery
Yeah.
and they start filling in other roles,
I just.
And
I
it's
don't-
like-
the Riddler made
it's
sense.
like, what?
Joker's kind of like, what's the point of that? And Penguin's just like,
He's
what?
like, I'm here, man.
And like they don't even know what's happening. They're just there because like whatevs.
They
Dude,
just
give me
wanted to
this
see him
card,
die.
Told me the show.
That's
yeah, I
essentially
guess.
what the backstory was. It was
But
just
like, why is why is Batman doing any of this?
Why was Commissioner?
Why?
Why is he so illogical? Why is like there's no rational thought going through his head?
I
He's
don't
just
know,
like
he's pretty
walking
rational.
through the. I don't know. He's
No,
just,
he's like, I got to get to the Joker before he's ready for me. So that's what he's doing. I thought
Yeah.
that was pretty cool.
I don't know.
And then like Commissioner Gordon shows up naked.
Well, that
No,
was
it's
him
Clayface.
tripping out. Yeah,
That was
Oh.
Clayface.
yeah, that was just him tripping.
I was like, Commissioner Gordon, what? What are you doing? Put on clothes. I was like, you have a degree, a literal degree. Can we talk about the horses in this? One horse gets punched in the
Oh,
head,
man.
Yeah.
and then Batman jumps on it. He's like, "Let's go!" And the horse is like,
and
"I
then
know."
just freeze.
Mr. Freeze.
He has
freezes
like
another horse.
head
punches
damage, just like, oh, what? You want to ride?
How do you punch
Sure.
a horse in the head?
That whole
How do you do
scene was pretty good. Though.
Yeah,
That was pretty good.
I'll say that.
Okay, overall though, besides all the craziness, I'm a big fan of craziness, as
Yeah.
many people will know. I liked it. Even though I didn't know what was going on, even though I thought it was a little strange, I liked it. No?
I think it was pretty
Not doing it.
straightforward. I just think some of the metaphors are kind of like, I
Metaphors,
don't think you
yeah.
quite have a grasp around this
Scott
yet.
Snyder's trying to be very poetic with everything he's doing, especially the first issue with like the two-headed lions and like, oh, I was like, is this going to play a bigger
and
part?
none of it has anything to do with architecture, so it's a little tough.
Yeah, it's like,
He's like,
weird.
Scott Snyder, what are you
Where
doing?
you going?
No architecture.
I don't know.
He's really going outside of his comfort zone
He's
right now.
comfort zone.
I think you could say that in this book.
But I mean, Greg Capullo's art saves it.
Yeah,
He's the king.
I enjoyed it.
Would you copulate with Capullo? Yeah, I did it. Don't even need to answer that question. It's done.
Because we know it's yes.
Yeah. All right, gentlemen. We have reached the end of Flavourful Reviews issue 82.
Oh, it's
81, actually. I lied to you.
It's okay.
81.
Same
And
weird things right now.
going back to last week with the ghosts, let's talk about some comments from the ghosts from you, dude.
Yeah.
We got Breadpool 187.
That was a
This
good
guy's
one.
like, I want to be followed around by ghosts of Macho Man Randy Savage. Every time I hear a ghostly, ooh yeah, I know the madness is out there. Pretty much Randy Savage following anybody, genius.
Any Randy Savage mod in any game that's come out lately, like the Left 4 Dead
Oh,
one.
that one's amazing.
Oh yeah! It's like,
Have you seen the Skyrim one?
with the dragon?
Yeah, with the dragon just, oh brother, you feel it.
Did you hear that? Macho Man, this is coming. It's like,
That's amazing.
That's the best one.
And then we have another Tombola,
Yes.
237.
That was a
I'd like to see Casper haunt Peter Parker's ghost. Then there could be a spin-off crossover book called Unlikely Friends, where Casper and Peter Parker solve mysteries, but because they're invisible, no one knows. Maybe Ricky could write it. I can write it, and I will write it. And
That sounds so depressing.
I like how they're just like solving mysteries, but it doesn't.
But like
matter.
they're just screaming.
They
They're like, we know what happened. Somebody, anybody, listen to us. But they can't.
No,
It's
because
beautiful.
they're ghosts.
They just
Beautiful.
break down and cry.
I would.
They only have each other. No, they don't even have each other because Casper is haunting Peter Parker and he
They're
doesn't
both
know
in
Casper
different
exists.
ethereal
Oh my
planes.
god.
So it's
Well,
just,
that's even better.
That's too meta.
That's even better.
And finally, we have Bonsai
Bonsai.
M50, who says, "That's it. Flavorful sauce has gone corporate." We have Hollywood Ricky Lima. That's what they'll call him. Already been called that.
It's called
Seriously,
itself that.
seriously though, great upgrade. Glad to see Nick and Buns in HD.
Are you?
You get to see every follicle.
And but Ricky, your abs broke my iPad. I don't care about this body breaking your stuff.
Wow.
I
See
think
how
you should, man.
corporate.
Do you know how much an iPad costs?
Dude, I got
Like,
some phone calls I gotta take. Hold on. Hey, what up, girl? I don't have.
That was
This is
quick
your
call.
brother. Come home. Nobody loves you.
Why is my mother saying this?
Because that's your
That's
mom.
horrible.
It's terrible, dude.
I'm your mom.
Oh, no.
Nobody loves
All right, so tune in next week for episode 82. I lied to you, 82, where we will review books in a humorous fashion.
you. Debatable.
Semi-humorous.
Yeah.
All right,
We'll attempt it.
we'll try. On 3, 1, 2, 3.
Flavorful sauce.